here. We are officially in the month of May. May is here. Don't know where the year has gone so far. Yeah. I don't know how we're already in the summer movie season. But yes, May officially begins the summer movie season. I know in the real world, summer begins in the middle of June. But in the movie world, summer begins in the first week of May. And for that reason, I'm going to talk about the movie I'm looking forward to the most this summer. And not in any particular order. The only order that it is going by each month. May, June, July, August. Summer movie season ends at the end of August. And then the fall movie season begins in September. Just want to clarify. So let's get into it. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. What I like about this Marvel movie. We're going back to that tradition of having a Marvel movie open the summer movie season. That started all the way back in 2002 with the first Spider-Man movie. And then the next year we had X-Men 2. And then so on and so forth. Not every year, but most years we've had a Marvel movie open the summer movie season. I almost feel like it's like a tradition. And it's nice to finally go back to having that tradition. Even the last two Avengers movies came out the last week of April, not May. So, I mean, it's probably been since, I want to say, 2017 with the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. That we've actually had a movie come out in the first week of May. That's a Marvel movie to start out the summer movie season. But yeah, Doctor Strange, I've grown to like Doctor Strange, the character, more and more. I see him. I was actually one of those people that didn't like the first Doctor Strange at first, but it has continued to grow on me. I've always liked Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch, or Wanda, all the way back in her debut in Avengers Age of Ultron. You got the great Sam Raimi, who did the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, returning to do another comic book film. And this movie's going to have a whole lot of surprises. I think in the Multiverse of Madness, a lot of different universes coming together. So, we're going to be in for some major surprises. My next is Top Gun Maverick. I actually just went and watched the original Top Gun the other night. I'm looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, ever since they announced the movie. I am a big fan of Tom Cruise. I think I own almost every Tom Cruise movie. I think I'm only missing like a couple. Also, Jennifer Connelly's in this. One of my favorite actresses. Talking about your Hollywood on-screen crush, Jennifer Connelly. All the way back to, what was it? A Beautiful Mind and The Hulk. And then, like other movies he's been in. Plus you got Miles Teller in here, Glenn Powell, John Hamm, Ed Harris. I mean, it's almost weird to think that when the original Top Gun came out in 1986, that was around the same time that the movie Labyrinth with Jennifer Connelly came out. And she was just a little girl in that movie. Well, maybe a young teenager. And now here she is in a Top Gun sequel. That kind of blows my mind for a minute. But it's directed by Joseph Krasinski, not John Krasinski, a different Krasinski, who did Tron Legacy, Oblivion, and the firefighter movie Only the Brave a couple years ago. So yeah, I can't wait for that Memorial Day weekend. Then we got That was a movie, dinosaur impression from The Lost World. The guy on the bus looking at Ian Malcolm. Yeah. And then Ian Malcolm's like, okay, I know what you're doing. Leave me alone. Jurassic World Dominion. This is the third movie in the Jurassic World trilogy. I've always been a fan of Jurassic Park. I saw the original in 1993 on the big screen, and I was only 3.5 years old. Once again, my parents, they didn't care about ratings. PG-13, R, who cares? He needs to grow up sometime. I mean, he's only 3. He needs to grow up soon. So I've always been a fan of this franchise. I've seen every Jurassic Park in the theater, opening weekend. I've also been a major fan of this Jurassic World franchise, the last 2 movies. Jurassic World I saw twice in the theater. That was one of my favorite movies of that year. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I like that movie a lot. I don't think it's as good as Jurassic World, the first one, but now you not only do you got Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard returning, but you got the original trio, Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum returning, all 3 since the original. This is supposed to be the final Jurassic Park movie. I don't think it is. I mean, once the movie makes $1 million, they're not going to say, yeah, that's all, we're done. No. This and Fast and Furious is Universal's biggest properties. They're just not going to go, no more. Then we got the new Pixar film Lightyear. Another grew up with Pixar movies since 1995. Seen every Pixar movie, well, except one. Except 2. I haven't seen The Good Dinosaur or Cars 2. But anyway, Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear, the inspiration of the real Buzz Lightyear, or of the toy, voiced by Chris Evans. I like sci-fi movies. It definitely has a First Man, Interstellar vibe to it. Love both of those movies. Then we get into Elvis, played by Austin Butler and Tom Hanks as the Colonel. That trailer we got in February was great. I don't think people realize how many times I watched that trailer in that week that it came out. So many times. Unhealthy amount of times. Austin Butler sounds like Elvis. And I don't mean like an impersonation. Like, if you hear Austin Butler in interviews on the red carpet like 5 years ago, he sounds like Elvis. I mean, and he looks like Elvis. Not 100%. Like, how many actors have actually looked 100% like the real people they're portraying? Not many. Very, very, very small amount. Directed by Baz Luhrmann. Romeo and Juliet, Moulin Rouge, The Great Gatsby. It looks great. Then we got another Marvel movie, Thor, Love and Thunder. To be honest, I enjoy the Thor movies, but I've never been like rah-rah about the Thor movies. I like Chris Hemsworth in the role. I think he does a great job in the role. I'm glad they're bringing back Natalie Portman. I'm a big fan of Natalie Portman. One of my favorite actresses to watch. So to see her return to the Thor franchise since 2013, almost 10 years ago, yeah, that's pretty exciting. Then we got the new Jordan Peele movie, Nope. I, like a lot of people, Get Out was a surprise. Really good movie. I'm one of the few, I guess, that like this follow-up, Us. I think that movie had a lot of interesting concepts, a lot of commentary on society, on us as people. I really enjoyed that movie. So I'm very curious about his new one. Nope. It seems to maybe deal with aliens, which is even more interesting. I feel like this is going to be the signs of Jordan, like the movie signs of my M. Night Shyamalan. This might be this version, this generation of signs, but under the lens of Jordan Peele. Could be interesting. And then we got Bullet Train. This is the new David Leitch movie. David Leitch helped direct the first John Wick. Then he did Deadpool 2. And then he did Hobbs and Shaw. So I like him as an action director. He's a good action director. Once again, you got Brad Pitt in this movie. You got Aaron Taylor Johnson. You got Zazie Beetz. You got Joey King. It looks fun. They showed about 20 minutes at CinemaCon and everyone went nuts over the movie. They said it's like a Matthew Vaughn mixed with Guy Ritchie flavor. That's not a bad thing. So those are the movies I'm looking forward to this summer. Like I said, there's other movies coming out. These are the ones that, and about 3 or 4 of these were my most anticipated for the year anyway. So, those are my movies that I'm looking forward to this summer. Let me know. Comment below, what are you looking forward to? Are any of these movies on your hyped list? Or do you have other movies that you go, Matt, you forgot about this movie? Or what about this movie? Let me know in the comments. Bye-bye.